Thank you, President. My question is to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Senator Gallagher. When will the government name the former Australian politician that ASIO chief Mike Burgess yesterday referenced as someone who sold out Australia to advance the interests of a foreign regime?
Thank you, Senator Roberts.
Thank you, President. Thank you, Senator Roberts, for the question, and I note the annual threat assessment that was delivered last night by the Director-General of ASIO, and we have utmost confidence in our security and intelligence services. The Director-General made a comment about this. He was specifically asked about this last night. He said he'd made a deliberate decision not to name the individual, and he provided reasons for this, and the government respects his judgment. He has our 100% support. He has the full picture, and he made an informed decision. The threat assessment made clear that we need to continue to be vigilant and sober in how we respond to threats, and this is what we are doing. But the annual threat assessment is an assessment made by ASIO. It is delivered by the Director-General of that organisation. It's not something that the government authors. It's a document that is very much the Director-General's and ASIO's to do so, and he has all the information available to him. He made a decision about that. If that decision changes, that's his decision as well. It is not a decision for the government to make.
Senator Roberts, first supplementary.
Thank you. Minister, former parliamentarians, as I understand it, have an automatic pass to enter Parliament House. The former politician who sold out this country could be in this building right now, in a parliamentarian's office, and the office holder, MP or senator, would have no idea they're talking to a spy. Why won't you name the traitor now?
Thank you, Senator Roberts. Minister Gallagher.
Passes to this building is a matter for the presiding officers or the rules around that. I mean, I think it is. I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, it is. Sorry, but it's not a matter that the government is responsible for. In relation to
order, please continue.
In relation to the actual the question you asked, which was about naming an individual, it's a matter for the Director-General of ASIO. If he was to choose to name name an individual, that's a matter for him. As part of his annual threat assessment, he made a decision to raise the issue, I think, and to rightly point to the fact that foreign interference is an issue. It's an issue that all of us as members of parliament need to be aware of. But it's a matter.
Senator Roberts, second supplementary.
Thank you, Minister. You have just put the presiding officer in a difficult position. Why is this government afraid to say the C word and acknowledge the country that is the greatest risk to Australia's interests and largest perpetrator of foreign interference? China, the Chinese Communist Party.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Senator Roberts. Minister Gallagher.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure the question really. We talk about China all the time as a government. We've been seeking to stabilise the relationship. We've been seeking to remove some of the trade bans, but we've also been very clear that we must disagree where we do, and where we can agree, we should reach agreement. But there are things that are in our national interests that we may disagree on, then we will be upfront about that. I mean, we will always act in our country's national interest. That's what we've done from the first day we were appointed, and it's what we will continue to do. That's what guides us in relation to our interactions and our work across the world. There's a number of countries that we engage with regularly, but it's always in our national interests that we do that.